Today on the writer's room.
Yeah, but why can't she keep a man? She's got to have a smell down there or something.
Well, we've been banned from Facebook ads. We've been banned from Google ads.
Of course, the white male says it. You fucking animal.
Like, you had me go back and watch that Howard Stern interview with Goldust with Tourette's.
Hey,
that was a gem.
That's unbelievable. All right, boom, baby. First
What
episode.
up? Welcome to the writer's room.
Hey.
You're in one room and I'm in the other. Well, as we talk in the writer's room, we know how we are and how Samsonelli gets and how we are as normal individuals in public, you know. And what is the rating we're going for on this podcast, showing an insight into what the writers are up to?
Well, I think we're well past getting the kid approval, so we might as well just be ourselves and swear. Because if you're gonna block out the swear words in Dogan and Murphy, though, you wouldn't understand anything. Beep 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 beep.
Gillette just found out they're running an ad on Samsonelli. They're hot about it.
Yeah, they don't want him using their shaving equipment. I'll tell you that.
I got a beard though. Someone should get out there. Someone needs to sponsor this beard oil.
Who's Gillette?
About the story talking about beards. I heard Jennifer Aniston made Adam Sandler boil his beard for a kissing scene in this last movie. That they were out on the boat. You know, have you seen that? On Netflix. Anyways, I don't even know what that means. How do you boil your beard? But that was something I read, that she made him do it to kiss her. She doesn't like beards, so if he insisted on having this beard, then he had to boil it to make sure it was totally clean.
Someone needs to ask her to boil her coin beard. Because
probably, she's running nothing like a 16-year-old.
Why can't she keep a man? That's the question. This girl
looks like a 19-year-old naked. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but why can't she keep a man? She's got to have a smell down there or something. There's something going on with her. I got to try and figure it out.
It's probably just boring.
I mean, come on, bro. We've all been there. You'd put up with it. Look at that.
Yeah, but you got to understand the caliber these guys are on, and it's not just the ladies. It's just they got to bat them off with. I mean, they got zombies coming at them all day and night if they go out. You know,
right? Yeah.
Brad Pitt walks in a bar, dude. He could literally have his pick, and he wouldn't even have to work for it. He would literally just stand there and be like, tell his bouncer, "Go get that one." Right, I think I'll fuck that one.
Well, I've heard he's been down in the dumps after that Jolie breakup. This guy couldn't adopt enough Ethiopians to surround himself with love.
Get two more.
Get knock.
Babe, I love you enough for two more.
Oh, we're really pushing some envelopes on the podcast here. This thing might be the first and last episode.
Well, we've been banned from Facebook ads. We've been banned from Google ads. It's about time we get banned from Google Hangouts. We might as well remove ourselves from YouTube before they do it professionally.
We're not banned from Google ads. The commercial wasn't approved. It's unbelievable.
This day and age, you want to talk comedy, dude. This day and age, this stuff is ridiculous, man. The censorship and just everywhere you look, everybody is butthurt, man. Everybody gets so sore so easily. What happened to a good joke? Like,
that's what comedy was poking fun of the world. Like, you have to be a little edgy to be funny. I mean, you don't have to be Gilbert Godfrey making hurricane jokes the next day, but you got to push the envelope a little bit.
Literally, racism, all these topics can't come to light. That was only one example, so that was poor.
Yeah, wow. Of course, the white male says it. You fucking animal.
Psychoticness, sociopath, homeless, all these topics can't come to light, can't be fixed, and sometimes comedy is the absolute best route of first bringing it up in the public eye. And yes, it can turn into serious talk, but sometimes just a joke is the best way to start the conversation, even if it's with the masses. I use comedy every day, though, bro. We're talking about that. Like, I use comedy every day, and I think it's a good aspect to get by. Like, you and I are, we're not self-conscious by any means. I think we're extroverted in that, but comedy is the way that we get there. I mean, 100%, it lightens. It's my alcohol when I'm out and about, when I'm at a party or whatever. And alcohol or other things might bring it out easier or make you more confident. But like, it is 100% my crutch, my go-to to make me confident in a room or with a mass or with a group, work or play.
Yeah, even ever since I was in like high school, I can really remember it. But I would treat almost each class as its individual little segment or little show,
Yeah.
and then I
Your
would
own
rate
stage.
myself on that. And yeah, if I got out of a class and everything went good, I had no mistakes. I made a lot of laughs going on. Well, first of all, my grades plummeted dramatically because of this, but let's not go
Yes.
there. It was all geared up for what we're doing now. So,
Well, it was good, man. Got me going at a young age.
yeah, had a single mother. I would really demand shit. I remember those Doc Martin shoes. Everybody was wearing them.
Those are comfortable.
I was just like, I got to get these Doc Martens. I mean, the shoes aren't even attractive. These things look like you're stepping around in a fucking brown turd.
Yeah, but nice leather.
But well, they're nice.
Leather.
They're nice made shoes. But I didn't like the shoes just because everybody else was getting them. I have to get these.
100%. But they wore out quick. I disagree. I think they were overrated, but they were comfortable if I remember correctly.
Wore them for like 2 days and then
Birkenstocks and those. Dude.
Yeah, that was the Gross Point dress code.
Sad.
I could never really afford that shit. I remember one Christmas I bought all clothes. All the money I had, I bought all clothes. Got about 2 outfits from Structure. Went to school one day, decked out, man. I had like the vest on. I had the button down under the vest, peeking out, all colored matched and everything. And then one of the hot chicks in the school said, "Hey, you look nice." And it was all worthwhile. Never wore that shit again.
Go ahead and smash that like button.
You know what? It's getting annoying.
Dangle that bell.
Oh, it's dude. Every video I watch, all these guys.
Every video, bro.
It's like, God, do I really want to be a part of this whole community? I mean, I like YouTube and I learned so much from it. There's so much cool stuff, but at the same time,
it's getting commercial about as most commercial as it can get.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
I like this wrestler podcast by Chris Jericho, and he's been real hot lately because he had a different wrestler on that talked a bunch of shit about WWE because he just left there. So it was a real popular one. A bunch of millions listened to it. But this dude does ads, and he's really good at it. Like, he makes you believe that he actually is cooking Omaha steaks on his off time.
He probably
talks about this. Yeah, well, they're probably sending him a fucking boatload. But the Father's Day kit was really amazing. It's probably the best steak I ever grilled.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm just thinking, like, God damn, Dave. Like, but that's a talent, and I love marketing. It's just sometimes I just want to hear the fucking podcast, and I don't want to pause for Omaha steaks.
Man, you're really getting into this wrestling stuff, huh?
I like wrestling. It's
you got the podcast.
Talking about comedy.
Yeah.
Talk about comedy. You had me go back and watch that Howard Stern interview with Goldust with Tourette's.
Hey,
that was a gem.
That's unbelievable. That's
goes,
some of the funny.
Can I get a water?
It is when and then Artie starts getting in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to my mom's." Blah! He just starts yelling.
That was pissing Goldust off, I think, if you watch through the lines there.
Well, you're pretending to have Tourette's. First of all, how is he not reprimanded by any group that supports Tourette's?
Well, no, he said about 500 times it's not Tourette's. It's just
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was electrocuted. Now yeah.
Right.
Zach,
it was Randy Orton and The Undertaker. Electrocuted me.
This guy's like a fucking monkey out there. I remember my one buddy in high school loved wrestling, and he used to love Goldust, but I had no idea. I didn't know this guy was was half ape.
That was a short gimmick. That didn't last long. In fact, I wasn't watching it during that age. So when you told me about that, when I said Goldust, you go, the dude with Tourette's? I was like, it took me a minute to even remember that had gone on because that's not his normal character. I mean, if you go back, he was almost like Caitlyn Jenner. He was a movie star that didn't know his sex. He wore a wig to the ring. He got derobed in the ring and had women's lingerie on. And so he flirted in 96, 97, 98 with like a real edgy bit.
Yeah, there's actually a clip of him walking down, walking to the ring, and you can see camel toe.
Yes. Oh yeah. He wore that thing so tight there.
They all do. That's fun. I was just watching the original Ninja Turtles movie the other day. Great film.
Bro, I remember going to see that 6 or 7 years old, and oh my goodness, was I so pumped out when
I
we
wanted
left
to be
AMC Theater.
Yeah.
AMC Gratiot Theater, dude. We left that, my boy Nate and Jeff, and we got back to the house and we fought in his backyard, imaginary Foot Clans for about 8 hours till the sun went down on a Saturday, dude. You want to talk about memories? Oh, we loved the Ninja Turtles back then, dude.
That's
Seeing
insane.
that show, that Casey Jones, dude. Oh my God, did we get so fired up?
Jose Canseco bat. You didn't pay money for this. I remember the lines, man. I did the same thing. I went and saw with Nick, my cousin Nick, and my older cousin Jason. And when we came out of that theater, when that sun hit my eyes, I was rolling around. I was doing jump kicks, roundhouses.
Pizza Mikey.
And on that note, I'd like everyone to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button,
Pound that bell.
put a thumb in my ass. Yeah, actually, you know what? Don't fucking hit the button. Don't subscribe. Don't listen. I don't give a shit. We do this for fun. We do this for ourselves, and I guess that's all you really can do in this day and age. I don't know what the public's gonna like, because I see what they like. That TikTok shit, it's unreal.
I auditioned to be in a murder mystery boat tour as an actor.
That'd be perfect for you.
Yeah, but they don't give you any wiggle room. I mean, you stick to the script. The script was absolute poop. You know, I'm trying to do small, subtle, funny changes or anything, and it was obvious if you can't do what's written. And that's not my style. Like, I think I could do it if I had to force myself. And like you said, the old evil buck, but they don't pay enough. It was more just to get your acting chops together.
How much was that gig?
I want to say it was 150 for 6 hours or something. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was a lot, dude. You had to get dressed up. You had to be in character. You're dealing with all these douchebags that paid $200 to go out on this thing. I'm the Detroit Princess.
So it's like, what is it, like a live version of Clue?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, and like you did the same one every time, and it was just so repetitive. And like I ended up saying no after the first rehearsal. I was like, it's not for me. I was like, this isn't funny enough. And they're like, well, we do different ones. There's a comedy one too. I'm like, well, let me see that one. And they're like, oh, well, it's not written yet. We're gonna do that. Yeah, okay, guys. You got one skit for every Saturday night. I'm good.
How'd you get hooked up with that?
I saw it. I was looking at classifieds and stuff to just see what was around town when I was working downtown. But dude, I always had a passion to act, and I always thought I was good at it. I always got told in my acting classes I was good at it, so I did that. I auditioned for Ant-Man comedy.
Lost to Paul Rudd. You know, he looked exactly like him.
I was second running. Yeah, the suit didn't fit.
Yeah. Don't you get recognized as Paul Rudd all the time on the street?
Kevin James is the one I get the most.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
You look like that guy that's banging Remy Meany or something. What's that chick's name? I don't think he's banging her. I'm pretty sure it's a show.
Yeah, it's called Pretend, asshole. So I don't know. Is there anything you'd like to say? Are there any words of wisdom to wrap this up with?
I want to do some more shooting for Samsonelli soon. All right. I know you're losing a little bit of interest right now because we're getting a little stale and everything's getting pushed back. But I really want to do some more shooting. Interest.
I like that. I want to finish the Dogan and Murphy. I want to actually have a beginning, middle, and an end to it. I want to flesh the story out a little more. But if we're going to do it, we got to do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the shot with my mom is phenomenal. We gotta continue it. It breathed new air into the way we can do it. Yeah, it's not Avengers, but it's getting better with the technology we have to work with.
It looks better than Avengers, man. We're using better cameras. We have better skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene does look pretty sweet, though. I like the your mom's.
It looks awesome, dude. It came together real well. Two Jimbos in the same room. My mom will be more serviceable than we realize too. We got to cut some skits where we could use her elsewhere because she can get vulgar and stuff too, and I can tell she had fun that day.
Yeah, I didn't know how graphic to get. It's tough. Like, we're working around someone's mom, but that show
She
is
can
just
take everything.
so
She's cool.
vulgar. I'm talking about getting blowjobs.
I lashed out.
Yeah, well, if you don't, that you're not being true to your character. So, anything else, Big Jim?
Big Jim. Everybody having themselves a great night. You should have played the beat. I would have done a freestyle.
I don't have the beat pulled up here, but next time we'll start the show with
my phone's charging. We'll start it next time with out of copyright infringement because it's our song.
All right, well, it's Jimbo and Mo signing off. Peace.
Arrivederci.
Today on the writer's room.
He goes, someone call up fucking Mariah Carey. I need a blowjob. His eye's a balloon though. Goes. I look like Eminem and Ellen DeGeneres.
I can't wait till there's Total Recall porn or eraser porn. Remember?
Welcome to the writer's room, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maurice Hogan. We got Big Jim over here.
What up?
We're trying a new format. There's your pen.
The guys asked me for weeks, months to do more Facebook Live interactions or YouTube Lives for Fat Earth. So next time, should I do it on YouTube?
No, do it on. It's cool. Do it on Facebook, but next time I want to see you take it to the next level. A couple family members need to attack you. That's what we're looking for.
Physically or jokingly?
Mentally and physically. I want you belittled and berated.
So I guarantee my family will be amazing at that. I mean, I get my sense of humor from them. They're a good bunch. They can jab with the best of them. I'll get them to cut some cracks on me.
Well, you're making some crude jokes. I'm surprised they don't flip the fuck out anyway.
They don't. They love it.
You're like, look at this big old boy. Or, I don't remember what you were saying, but
big dog with the big log.
I mean, that's
actually, a compliment.
Yeah.
100%. I say that at work all the time. But I think that I can definitely direct them to be more relentless. I think they're caught off guard mega when I come in like this. Okay, so I hadn't been at that party yesterday at all. The only person that knew was Justin, my brother-in-law, who I called and said, be at the door with an open beer. I'm going to show up as this, I got this idea. And I told them, though, which is funny that you're talking about them cracking on me. I said, don't worry, I'm not going to be cracking on you. And he goes, I don't care.
He knows you're going to be cracking on them. That's the whole premise.
And I go, have just a big old genuine smile when I come in. But I wish I would have done more acting in the sense of, I wish it would have been like, we're shutting it down. Within 5 minutes, I guarantee I got this whole thing shut down. And then walk in and be like, is that beer? And then
it should have cut, and you should have been shirtless dancing around.
We had a good old time. And it's funny, like, maybe you get this. I had anxiety, I just was looking to chill after work yesterday. So I didn't have anxiety that I was going to see family, but I had anxiety that I had to go.
You got to put a show
partake.
on or something.
I even said at work, dude, I got my acting done for the day, dude. I don't want to have to go there and be an actor.
Now the rap, dude. Where is this fucking rap? You've been promising it for months now, and we're still waiting.
Well, don't you think it'll be better if it's done right?
I don't want you to rush anything. I'm just giving you a hard time for the radio.
You know, I think part of it was I'm not set up for how I need to get this to you, other than perform it here live. That's what I told James we were going to do, is take a trip to here.
Yeah.
And record it in the studio there.
We should, but I can get us a real studio. Maybe we film part of that and use that as part of the music video. Yeah, you guys in all serious?
Minimum wage galore. That's minimum wage galore.
He goes, someone call up fucking Mariah Carey. I need a blowjob. You go, I work just like Eminem. Danny's, one of his good friends, his dad was the producer for the Eminem album that won the Grammy.
8 Mile, or what is that?
It's the song.
Stan.
It's the song from 8 Mile. The din 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 din. You know how it goes. I'm not gonna
Right.
rap here, even though I do look like Eminem, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, rap for the peeps.
I look like Eminem and Ellen DeGeneres fucked. That's my.
So I just got my rear molar cranked off.
Yeah.
Put a new crown
A
on.
little root canal.
And when they got you chilling, they got a television right there. And Ellen's on, dude. This dude, so he goes, "Where's the remote control?" It's my cousin. I'm like sitting there just like getting chewed up.
Make sure that camera is still focusing while you're
Here's
gyrating.
the bottom line, though. Her guest that day was Jennifer Aniston, so it could be worse.
His
So
pants
she was
started
out
growing
there.
up.
She was chilling.
Oh,
she
remember
was
we were
chilling
talking about her on
nicer.
one of the other episodes.
Yes.
Smelly pussy lady.
She is?
That's what I think, because why can't she keep a man?
That's right.
She's been all over Hollywood like a rag doll. A rag doll, I say.
No, she's kept class. She could have anything she wanted when she walked in the room, guys.
She can have anything she wants, but she still can't hold them down. It doesn't make any sense.
I think her humor's maybe too rowdy for some. She might not want to settle down, or she's a lesbian.
Yeah. No, I don't. First of all,
Ellen was
don't
all
get us-
over.
Yeah.
Oh, Ellen was all over.
You mean me?
And Aniston kept cracking on her and stuff, and she would be like, "We'll get the camera like pissed."
Yeah.
It was good.
I was actually my.
It was
idea-
good for how bad it was.
Right. My idea for Halloween this year is I go as Ellen, and then I just dance everywhere. And then I learn a bunch of her jokes and shit. When I come into a room, you know I'm gonna be dancing in this thing.
You just need a suit coat,
pantsuit, yeah,
dark jeans, and then some type of like button down.
That'd be awesome. I do kind of resemble her though. When you put that side by side on the Dogan and Murphy with my face and her.
Well, this
You
was
got
a
the same
2-hour
thing,
procedure. I also got the Rachel Ray show,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't know existed. This little
How did you not know that show existed?
bro. Last time I got daytime TV, I think I was 14. You know, I just don't get time to watch that stuff. So
And you weren't watching Moesha.
I remember Moesha. I had a sister that made me turn Moesha on. Younger sister your age.
Yeah, I was bound to fucking UPN. When I come home from school, I didn't have any cable, so I was watching Moesha. You got Fresh Prince, which actually the humor was pretty good.
You remember my boy Fred Penner? I put on
I wrote a skit.
yesterday Fred Penner's Place.
Dude, I wrote a skit called Fred Petter's Place. And it's like he's like a fucking molester guy and he brings the kid. You know, the beginning of the show is him walking through the woods.
Oh, yeah.
We should just start reenacting these intros of these shows. Wild and crazy adults, bro. We're getting nutty. We're slamming booze and showing titties.
I can't wait till there's Total Recall porn or eraser porn. Remember Michael Rappaport's got the hot girl robot that he comes home to?
Is this from what?
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Michael Rappaport, the movie Eraser.
I haven't seen that in a
Oh
long time.
Oh, it's Arnold, dude.
Is that
at
with
his finest.
Is that Jamie Lee Curtis?
No, that's True Lies.
Oh yeah.
You're talking now. You want to talk about porn? I like Arnold Schwarzenegger just as much.
You want to see his body when you want to see him pumping, and then he comes up. You see a chiseled male feature.
No, I do
I'm not gay, but I like the lines.
No, I do not.
I love the
just
lines.
like how cheesy, but how over the top and cheesy his movies are. But
Total Recall might be one of my top 10 favorite movies.
dude, I love Last Action Hero. Awesomely written.
Yeah.
Last Action Hero's like for how out there it is.
Total Recall's though Philip K.
It was a book, right?
Yeah. Philip K. Dick or something. I don't know. There's a ton of stuff based
where he's the red skeleton in the thing,
Yeah.
and it's showing that he's got a gun on him.
What about when his head blows up in the beginning?
that
He's
was-
ah!
that red I remember when that came out in the 80s and it was way ahead of its time. Maybe 1990.
They made some balloon that looked like Arnold's head.
mache.
Dude, this shit was unreal. His eye's a balloon though. Goes.
Mike, get down low and blow up the balloon. Dude, there's so many.
Hey, Frank, we gotta build a paper mache titty today. This woman has 3 breasts.
Right. And now going back when I see that now, it's trash.
We had the idea of what if you did one that has 3 gash lips instead of having 3 breasts. We take it to the next level. It's 3 little camel toes.
I told you the story about how when I just had the paranoid view when my one buddy told me one, this woman was a squirter, and two, that her lips were really long.
Yeah, and you were gonna choke on it like mozzarella cheese.
For 6 months plus, thinking that. But when I finally caught vision of this thing, it was the best one I'd ever seen. Turns out it had been resurfaced.
Oh.
And this thing was the crispest thing ever done.
See, I think a lot of the
Took God's work and put a little money in doctor involvement.
Well, just like the breast augmentation, you can get that cheese clipped off. I don't know if we're gonna keep any of this, but you know. That's it for the writers' room, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time.
Arrivederci.
Today on the writer's room.
Raph leaves. Mikey starts stripping, and Donnie's on heroin. Her counterpart is this dude named Rasputin, the Disputing Mutant.
This gargantuan man has a massive gut, but wears women's clothing, right?
Front's a clit, the back's a massive cock.
Hey, party in back, business up front. What up?
What up, my man?
Welcome to the writer's room, guys, girls, and everything in between.
My idea this week, I had, DC Comics.
I've heard of it.
So I'm thinking we do PC Comics.
Politically correct?
Well, you don't have to say anything. We just say PC Comics. And I got two superheroes. One's named Glandula. She's a woman. She has an overactive sweat gland. So she can grease up shit, make stuff slippery for people that are chasing her. She also gives one hell of a hand job.
Zoom.
So we got Glandula. And then her counterpart is this dude named Rasputin, the Disputing Mutant. And I don't know what he's going to really do, but all he does...
He argues.
He disputes, yeah.
How about, trans man?
Whoa. Every episode, this guy's got to fucking push it. Well, we are PC Comics, ladies and gentlemen.
PC, dude. It's trans man. This dude can switch sexes. So this could be in Sanctuary City. So like Gotham. This is Sanctuary City.
Yeah,
so
this
like,
isn't bad.
so you have
You can
another
feel
superhero.
free to live your life any which way you please.
The wall jumper. This dude can jump back and forth between America and Mexico without being caught.
Hold on a second. Go back to the Tran Man, though, because I'm thinking, what if Tran Man doesn't even have superpowers? See, all he's really doing is he's shooting testosterone. So when the testosterone runs off, he goes back into the more feminine type of himself. Then when he wants to get all jacked up, he pumps up. Then he can go fucking take a piss in the male trough down at the Joe.
Pulls out his big dog.
Yeah. That's the scene, man. It's, how in like the werewolf movies it shows him transforming? Well, for Tran Man, it's a close-up of his clit. And then that's a symbol too.
Yeah.
It's a clit into the front's a clit, the back's a massive cock.
Hey, party in back, business up front.
Holy shit. Weren't you talking about a skit where you play like a Buddha or something and you
We had the blunders in history.
Yeah.
Blunders in religious history.
Yeah.
Everything was mistaken, and now 2,500 years later, it's just
You mean what actually happened?
Right.
This might be what actually happened.
completely different than what people say today,
Yeah, I'm sick of people fucking claiming that they know exactly what happened.
Noah literally just walked across a little
A little puddle, yeah.
picked up a little turtle that was having a hard time in a...
He was actually trying to woo a woman. He carried a woman over a puddle and a myth was born.
Yeah, this dude built a boat and he gathered every species. No, he banged someone that night.
Yeah. He spread his seed.
Marry the woman.
The myth, that's what happened. He carried a woman over a puddle and he spread his seed that night. Turned into him fucking battling a great flood and then repopulating the earth.
Some of these religious tales sound like the tales I come up with to try and spread seed.
What were we talking about with the Buddha where the guy offers him like some goat or something, and Buddha went ballistic the night before, and all you can eat meat buffet.
Yeah.
He's all stuffed up.
It's literally, so this dude's just like one time, like, I don't want any beef right now. I don't want cow right now.
Red meat.
Check with me in a half hour. And then 2,500 years later, it's like, no, cows were gods.
He goes, my gout's through the fucking roof right now.
Cows were gods. Yeah. No, dude. We fucking loved filet. No one taught us how to do it right. We didn't have a fucking Gordon Ramsay throwing it at us.
We actually have been chit-chatting about the Turtles, Teenage Mutant variety. That reboot they did, that did no justice to that franchise.
Wasn't that a cartoon or something?
No, well, it was like mostly CGI.
Yeah.
Dude from Jackass played Leo, I think.
We're just looking for something that it's going to be hard to find, though.
Right.
And the more and more we see, like, Disney and how they can handle Marvel, these other universes just screw shit up.
Well,
I just saw there's been a He-Man movie canceled in almost every decade since the 80s. You know who'd be a great human He-Man right now is John Cena, who's busting
and everything this guy comes out of this guy's mouth
into acting with The Rock. It's not all wrestling. I don't even like WWE.
The Rock's acting career needs to end, and it needs to end now.
He's a modern day Schwarzenegger. Why in the world?
God. No, he's He's a modern day douche, is what he is. Yeah,
he's great.
Stop making these poopy fucking movies.
He's great.
Schwarzenegger has acclaimed film to his fucking credibility.
What, dude,
The Rock's in Jumanji, the remake.
So what? It sells like 200 million worldwide.
I'm not saying it doesn't make money. This is a different. This is how we have different views on this show. That's a different animal. Fuck the money. And fuck the police. Yo.
I like the money.
Yeah.
And I hate the police.
Did you see Jumanji? If you tell me some of these are good movies, then you have an argument.
Fucks up all those.
Right. Have you ever seen the Tooth Fairy before?
No.
The Tooth Fairy before?
G.I. Joe.
Dude, I just watched G.I. Jane. He's in that too.
Demi Moore. Love me a little
Demi Moore and The Rock.
Damn, is she put together well.
Yeah. Did she get implants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are delicious. She got great ones. Little areolas, little fucking erasers. She got the perfect full set.
Oh, yeah, I liked Striptease was okay. It was pretty good, actually. It's pretty funny. Must be Burt Reynolds or something.
Yeah. Speaking of wrestling, last night on a pay-per-view, there's a transgender male, Samoa man, that is a female.
Pink Dust, they call her.
Nyla Rose.
Oh.
This gargantuan man has a massive gut, but wears women's clothing, right? So like his gut, he's in a battle royal. throws all 10 women out, bro.
At once.
No, but threw all 10 women out, wins the thing.
Jesus.
So like they're trying to be like cutting edge, like, oh, see, like it's a woman, but like what? Like this dude just picked up the women and threw them out like gargantuan man.
They're so like Galangela. Hold on though, I had a point though with the Ninja Turtles shit. I got this plan. We're gonna be making it's gonna be a new trailer for a film, Middle-Aged Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the premise is Leo dies, alright? Some battle goes wrong. Leo dies, they lose their fucking leader, right? Raph leaves. Mikey starts stripping, and Donnie's on heroin. You could play Mikey, dude. You gotta fucking. You're not so fit anymore. You're not a teenager anymore.
But he's stripping?
Yeah, he comes like we could just have this one scene where Mike comes home from stripping. Donnie's all strung out on heroin, playing video games all day and shit. You know.
I'd like to be Raffy that leaves and gets a meth head.
I was thinking
someone skinny's got to play him.
No, I was thinking, what if Raph is the bad guy in it? Like it's a fucking full-on twist. Leo learns some like secret technique and doesn't want to teach it to Raph because he doesn't think he's ready for it or something. Then Leo dies and fucking Raphael goes and learns it. It's almost like a blatant ripoff of Batman. But with Ninja Turtles. So. You should see this head. I found this head by this dumpster. It's like a bust, a plastic bust of a human. So I grabbed it. I'm going to paint this thing up all nice and blow its fucking head off. I should pull this thing out, man.
Mannequin Man!
So, I'm always thinking about making skits. I found this by the dumpster. We're gonna paint it up real nice and fucking blow its head off. Or grind it up. That's what I'm talking about. You don't think Chuck can do something good with this thing?
Let me see that thing. Hey,
Jimmy's henchmen from before are gonna grind that skull up.
it's not bad.
But thanks for tuning in. Jimmy's got himself a little friend for the evening.
I've got head.
You finally got yourself a drinking buddy.
I finally got head.
You ever heard of mannequin head? It's a little stiff, but
He's an animal. This thing's an animal.
you want to double make. Yeah, just make sure you want to have this on the airwaves.
You're fired.
When your mom calls you and you go, "Did I hear you got a mannequin sucking your dick on this last episode?"
It's my girl.
Do you want to give your tagline or are we out?
Thanks for watching, guys. Arrivederci.
Today on the writer's room.
She can burn your dick with this curry.
Oh yeah.
She's got chili powder.
It's like acid. No, in the movie, Tinker wants to blow Peter. It's a known fact.
No. Ah! All right, so we all know that Middle Eastern smell, curry in there.
Hold on, let's refresh these people's memories. We're writing a movie trailer for a company called PC Comics. Their superheroes are a little more politically correct than the rest, and their first movie involves characters. Now take it away.
One of them, we were talking about last episode, Glandula.
Mm-hmm.
Sweaty palms,
Yeah.
sweats everywhere. She's always sweating.
Overactive sweat gland is her power.
That's her superpower. And she's Middle Eastern. So, like, whenever she comes in the room, it smells like curry. Like, you know she's coming because you get this smell of curry. Like,
A mile away.
yeah, 100 feet away. Just, she shoots you down like a skunk. So, like, that's one of her superpowers. When she can make you slip and slide by shooting the floor, Sub-Zero style. But she can shoot you, and it's so curry funky and nasty Indian sweaty.
Well, maybe after a hander, after she beats you off, you...
She can burn your dick with this curry.
Oh, yeah.
She's got chili powder.
It's like acid.
Melts her dick off.
It's like Reptile from fucking Mortal Kombat.
That's
she
how
spits.
Trans Man was formed. She gave the first hand job to Trans Man, melted his dick off. Now he had no choice but to switch sexes with the best boob job in town. This dude's got.
Okay, wait,
Chris.
hold on a second. Is Glandula good or bad? This guy is just going off, man. There's no story.
She's good.
All I hear is curry, tits,
good.
hand job,
If they
flying.
make your Middle Eastern or Indian and bad,
Right.
it's fitting too much into a stupid
Yeah, I
stereotype.
know. Yeah, it's
So she's really
too
good.
offensive. Well,
She's
okay,
very
so eliminate the fact that she's turning.
Overly good.
She's turning people trans. Let's eliminate that fact. Well, her blood is just coursing with curry, chili powder,
Right.
all kinds of fucking Eastern
And she's
spices.
real ripped.
Yeah.
She's kind of muscular.
Okay.
She's muscular Middle Eastern, which is weird. Indian, maybe not Middle Eastern, Indian. Angela's yet to be found who's going to act as her, but the role's up for debate. We could have something there. And
Let me take a peek at this.
we got a... she's always got a towel on her head from
It's
how
got a-
bad she perspires.
She looks like a fucking like a gypsy.
Right. Bam. Exactly. Exactly. She's a gypsy.
She looks mad.
That's exactly what
Like
she
in
is.
this. That's why it might be a man playing this role with big fucking pouty lips.
And fake tits, oranges.
Pouty lips, fake tits. But there, she does have a lot of positives. If you bang her, you'll be so happy because you'll be slipping.
If
and
she
slap-
doesn't use the chili powder, she's amazing.
Right. The only reason she has the power is because of the hot curry she's eating. It's causing her to overactively sweat, and it's coursing through her veins, so she just stinks.
Yeah, okay. The curry gives her power.
Yeah. It's like
Curry gives her power.
testosterone gives the He-Man his. I got a phenomenal clip of when we're describing that, and you're getting all pumped up. You know in Peter Pan, what are the group of kids that he hangs out with?
Lost Boys.
Oh, okay, they are the Lost Boys. So my idea,
You know when they're all sitting around the table and they're eating? And I'm talking about Hook.
Yeah.
Now. And they're like, you gotta believe, Peter, believe. And he can't see the food and then finally gives in and it's all there. Well, I want to do one. The Lost Boys, they're doing drugs now. All right, Peter shows up. They're all smoking bud. They got acid, mushrooms, booze, kegs.
Rufio!
But where is it? Peter can't see it. You gotta believe, Peter. So it's just these guys sitting around, and he believes, and then there's ounces and shit.
A unicorn delivers an ounce of weed.
There's a mirror in front of him. It's just fucking rails up the ass.
Rufio's popping GHB roofies.
Rufio's, yeah, that's how he got his nickname.
Rufio!
He's flicking pills like it's Christmas, man.
Shoot two of me with the pill cannon!
Hey, where's Tinkerbell? Where's Rufio? Let me get my roofies from him. Now where's Tinker? No, in the movie, Tinker wants to blow Peter. It's a known fact.
Where's the mannequin head?
And to not fucking lie, that fairy cunt's gotta be pretty fucking tight. Oh.
My man's got We just went one Delta. What's DEFCON? We just went DEFCON.
We're on double secret probation, man.
We just went on DEFCON 1.
Does Tinkerbell have a tight snatch?
She can shake it down. What if she's on you? That's how she kills one dude. She's big, riding this guy, shrinks down and blows his cock up inside her because she just shrinks. And then just bleeds everywhere from his main arteries.
Maybe that's the end of the skit. They're all doing drugs or partying.
It's like the zombie thing. Because the zombie thing, we're also thinking this woman is just riding to town.
I don't know if she's riding or is he manipulating her?
Both. I mean, just ape-like. I mean, just unbelievable animal sex.
Getting back to the Tinkerbell thing, though, maybe I should talk to... I would love a Tinkerbell type because she'd make my dick look enormous. You know, I'm hung like a Tinkerbell.
Shrink on it, babe. Shrink on it for me.
Oh, Tink.
Like a little condom. She's like a little gold condom. She just shrinks it right around the dick.
I don't think she got big in the fucking movie, though. I think he got smaller.
It's fucking Neverland, bro. Everything goes down. It's like Neverland.
I don't think you can impregnate Neverland.
Just raw dog?
People don't age,
Well,
so therefore
people
life
don't know
can't be
this, though.
created nor destroyed.
One of Tinkerbell's favorite hobbies is literally shrinking down like a condom on someone's dick, and then being the condom inserted while she's getting it from both angles.
Talk about a threesome.
Zoom, zoom. She's just getting pounded and mounted.
And then after you come, she pops out and flies away like a hummingbird.
Sometimes we're all ramped up. We got a lot of espresso. We got 3 shots of espresso pumped in the veins.
Oh, man. If Peter would have banged Julia, the whole movie would have shot up 10 points. Would have been my fucking top classic.
If he would have banged Julia, he wouldn't have fucking hung himself.
Jesus. Oh, man. Well, on that note.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
We ain't done. We ain't done.
Today on the writer's room.
The guy's pushing a fucking lawnmower and he's only cutting like 10 feet because the fucking cord doesn't go very far. All natural landscaping, ladies and gentlemen.
Baby. I'm Elton John. I'm over animated. My outfit's big, but a little piano like Linus.
I said, what do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A lick-a-lot-a-puss. All right, folks, welcome back. It's been a long 2 months.
Question.
Here we go.
Off topic. Where were you 20 years ago to bring in 2K?
I was a freshman in high school. It's actually a pretty funny story. We loaded up hockey bags. We all went to my buddy's house. His parents would hang out upstairs, and we would just go in the basement and party and shit. But they'd be up there. They knew what we were doing. But it was like nice because they knew where we were. It was a safe environment, whatever.
we show up at this kid's house with a fucking backpack of booze. Not even a backpack, a hockey bag of booze. The shit's clinking and clanking. We walk in. I used to have this big ass overcoat, and I would shove 40s in it and shit. And I'm puffed out like I was a skinny guy in high school. This thing's puffed out like this. We walk in. His mom, I remember, she's like, just keep all your stuff up here, you know. I have this duffel bag over my shoulder. I'm fucking clinking around. I'm like, oh no, we got our pillows and stuff in here. We got to go downstairs. We fucking come down there, and yeah, it was a good old time. I remember fish popped up when the ball dropped, when the world didn't end. You fucking idiots.
Were you? So you were watching that concert on television because they went and
Channel 4. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I
NBC.
was.
And then they went to the big Cypress thing.
I was at that concert while you were watching it on NBC.
Oh yeah.
It was senior year. Iggy and I drove down. We had to be to school back on Monday.
School back?
We had to be back to school on Monday. Dude, we go down there, drive down to Florida, Everglades, get in a 17-hour traffic jam to get in, and we were one of the lucky ones.
We went to it a couple years later and got into some mayhem like that.
No one knew this was coming, so like someone...
They're all prepared at these little towns that they throw these festivals at.
But what a show. They played 2 nights. The second night, they played 7 hours and 50 minutes.
9 hours, actually.
Was it?
Yeah. I was just reading about it.
Man, I had my poster.
But that might have been actually including the first set, because they took a break.
Yes.
Then they came out and played from dusk to dawn.
The 7 hour and 50 minute. That's correct. Yeah, second set, 7 hours and 50 minutes nonstop. It was unbelievable.
Old Father Time was riding that bike.
And
they came out.
I was out of my gourd. Yeah. And Iggy and I split up. We're both out of our gourds, split up, not knowing what's going on. At 7 a.m., they're playing Waiting in the Velvet Sea. And they had this massive glacier that was accidentally formed by all the concessions dumping their ice into one pile.
Oh.
So
there's a reversal of global warming, ladies and gentlemen.
All these hippies are trying to climb up this thing, sliding down. Yeah. Where do I end up finding Iggy? We're both climbing the thing, and we look over on the side. I'm like, dude, what up? He's like, what, bro? We're like, what up, man? Where you been?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time picturing this, but it sounds like quite the riot.
Oh, the show, though. I mean, it was so long. It was awesome.
70,000 people went.
Yeah, 70,000 people. I got an awesome poster I just had framed that is the ticket stub, the concert poster, and the wristband. All done, dude. This thing is sick, and it's got the set list of the 7 hour and 50 minute set list. It's got that set list.
Every song they knew.
It's awesome, dude. This frame is awesome. Like I love how this thing looks. Big shout outs to Iggy, Urbani.
Make sure you sit still.
What up, though?
Might be out of focus now. There
He's such a focus man.
Well, we want to show this guy's art. It's crisp as possible. Man.
I got a big old notepad in front of me.
Go ahead.
Perhaps no.
Start it up.
Mean, what do you got?
I just have words, my friend. The ideas are in the brain. But
well, I feel like you should start then, and
actually,
before
right,
you.
Yeah. We were just talking how you used to have a landscaping company, right? And everybody's aware of the new times. Everybody wants to go green. They don't want to use, gas and all that shit. So my idea was this thing called all natural landscaping. Now these guys, they don't use any gas products, right? So they're coming in your house. You know when you're working landscape and you run through a lawn, you might get some dog shit all over your shoes. These guys come into your fucking house. They got to use your plugs, So they're trampling dog shit in the house. They're taping fucking cords all over. They're ripping around. They just treat your house like it's an outdoor area, if you will. But I thought that would be kind of funny if the guy's pushing a fucking lawnmower and he's only cutting like 10 feet because the fucking cord doesn't go very far. All natural landscaping, ladies and gentlemen.
They leave and the place is halfway done.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere, man.
Leaves half the field, half the lawn. Yeah, that'd be great. They're like, all right, Mrs. Peterson. She's like, this company's great.
Yeah, it's a commercial. It's all quick. It shows them tracking in the house with their boots. There's fucking dog shit all over the rugs. They're stomping.
Has global warming got you worried?
No more gas, ladies and gents.
It's the all-natural landscapers.
Coming to a town near you.
We don't wear pants. Do you know it takes 7 gallons of gas to deliver pants? We don't even wear pants.
We actually haul our shit with a horse.
Our manure is 100% certified human.
Our horse will shit right on your lawn after we cut it. Shit'll be fucking a field in no time.
Oh, they could be on a horse with a sickle and riding through and they come through and just go with one strip and they go.
Yeah, but you see, now that we got a problem, now we got animal groups on our asses. PETA might fuck
We're
you
not
up.
injuring them.
We're still whipping
They're
horses.
polo
man. We're
riders.
supposed to be very
They're
nice.
polo riders with a sickle that cuts one strip of grass, does it, woo, and gallops down the street, dude.
They're also fucking 3 times the amount because you gotta buy all the new equipment, right? You gotta have your lithium charged batteries to fucking hook up.
What could they do? How could they have a big ass battery?
I like the horse plowing idea. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, they're riding animals.
You know what we could do is everything we get a group attacking us. So it's a landscaping company. They flip out because we're using gas. We're burning shit. So then we flip over to green. Then we get PETA. And we know what you like to say to PETA.
Fuck PETA. So I think I got 2 ideas. The weaker of the...
Start with one.
The weaker of the one is my beginning one. Back in 8th grade where this developed, you've been doing it for 9 years. I didn't write this back then, but I started this character from these late night Time Warner CD collections that you could buy.
I remember that.
And they always had Elton John. Benny and the Jets. I'm Elton John. I'm over animated. My outfit's big, but a little piano like Linus. So like a baby piano, but I'm kicking the thing out. Bam, kicking the.
With such songs as Benny and the Jets by Elton John.
Benny and the Jets on this little baby piano, and we just get that going. I think that
Was that like a 90, like, you remember those CDs where it's like the 90s now?
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
all the hits from that era.
Time Warner probably
Yeah.
subscription service.
Who can we know I could do Eminem, but I don't know if he fits into the...
Well, that's what I'm saying. So we could have this, like,
get
if I'm
all
doing
the
Elton
guys.
John, you're
Yeah.
doing Eminem.
Holy shit.
They also do a song together, Stan, where special with Eminem tonight at the Grammys, and they're Stan, dude. So we could redo that.
Elton
too.
John and special guest
A
Eminem.
baby white grand piano, like small as hell, would be great.
Dude, what if we did like a telethon idea?
Telethon. So you got multiple Billy Joel.
Yeah, we'd have to have a bunch of people sitting and answering phones. We could use clips from the old PBS while they're actually on the phones, and then when we cut to the performers, it's us.
Because they'd be like, now stand up from Ellen DeGeneres. And I pop up and go, hey,
What's the
what do you
deal
call a
with
lesbian dinosaur? I said, what do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A lick-a-lot-of-puss. Yeah. But you could also play the dude from Spin Doctors. He might have ate a little bit.
Damn threes?
He got rich. He indulged in some shit, and now look at him.
Cause if you
Saw the new Star Wars.
Yeah, so did I.
Did you?
Maybe we should do a review after this.
We need to do that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Do you give it a thumbs up or down?
Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Spoiler alerts. You gotta tune off now. I give it thumbs up if it's overall.
Oh my Lord God, dude, we should do it. Because I gave it a way the fuck down. I
gotta be kidding
almost
me.
walked out of the theater. It was such horse shit.
Okay, so you're a film producer. We do this and everything. Great. Disney gives you 10 times the amount of money they
Could
gave
never
you.
do it.
Couldn't do it.
But it's not one guy
So how
doing
could
that.
you
It's a
not-
massive team.
Correct, but how could you not respect it? And
Listen,
say,
I'll give it props. The sound design is some of the best I've ever heard. Awesome sound.
Shit,
The camera and shit. But that's the problem. It's a fucking spectacle. It's a full spectacle. Where's the story, man? The story is what it all boils down to. See? That's the story. The spectacle is supposed to surround the story to
Dude, it was
boost the
Endgame
story.
2.0.
I know, it doesn't make any sense. Plus, that the pacing's
And
so
when they
fast.
go, this worked amazing on Marvel, dude.
No, see, for me, it's just like this guy's back now. The whole problem was the middle one was they didn't have a roadmap for the whole arc. They should have had shit written out. So even if a director comes in and does an installment, he still has a vein that he can base. If this was the story vein,
he can shoot off from it, but at least it's all gonna come back to the middle. And Ryan Johnson did not. He blew the whole thing up.
That's why this needed to be 4 movies, and this didn't need to be the third.
No, just get rid of the second one and have that one be
JJ
2.
had to save that one.
Yeah,
with
I
this,
get it. It was a
and
mess.
then Endgame.
Yeah. Again,
Dude, the Emperor. It should have been like Endgame, like that, where this Infinity War style, where the Emperor whoops ass this time around.
yeah.
Whoops ass this time around. Then you're like, holy shit, the bad side won, just like Empire Strikes Back, because Ryan Johnson totally fucked it up.
Right.
And why the fuck did Luke die in the last one?
Because-
But Princess Leia, who actually dies in real life, lives.
Yeah, and is flying around space like
They call that the Layla Poppins. Because it looks just like Mary Poppins did.
I saw a clip for her. She's flying around space.
Right, just...
But again, listen, I'm not dissing you. Go if you had the money to do it. First of all, they're not giving $150 million to one guy and going, here, make this. It's the team that's around you, which the team that made it is phenomenal. I'm not trying to put down anybody.
Unbelievable cinematography.
Even J.J. Abrams taking on that whole task is hard. Don't get me wrong, it's
I'll say
hard.
this. The cast made the best out of the story
Cast was good.
that they
Acting was
possibly
good.
could. The story was poop.
Exactly. That's all I have a problem with. And
Dude,
that's,
this dude
that's what a
literally
movie
goes,
is.
oh my goodness, I gotta... Wait, we killed Luke. I've got 12 clips of Princess Leia from when we filmed it for The Force Awakens. Fuck, how do we reuse this?
Yeah.
Alright, here's what we do.
Here's a dagger that somehow finds this wreckage that lines up perfectly to the wreckage of the Death Star. We saw that thing evaporate into dust.
Oh, and then it's the curvature of the Earth. Like this thing would be so big, there's no curve, bro. This thing's just flat on the Earth. It's the size of our moon.
Was flat?
No, this thing goes hink.
Yeah, I
Like a
know.
fucking horseshoe.
I know.
Hink. Like, oh, so the Death Star was this big, dude? You called it a moon.
Yeah.
It was the size of the fucking California?
Way to underestimate. They just underdid all of. George Lucas was coming from a time of true art form that is cinema, and now it's blossomed into a thing that isn't true. It's just a big commercial, essentially. Like that little goofy character guy that's fucking around with C-3PO. He's good, but that's a massive toy now. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
But it's a toy. The whole movie is to sell shit. And that's not what movies should be. But again...
No, they needed to make it so Infinity War.
I never saw...
Dumb fuck.
No, what's the new one?
Endgame.
Yeah, I haven't seen Endgame.
You saw the one where the bad guys win, where Thanos wins. Snap.
Yeah, they didn't do that in this one.
Gotta love when the bad guy wins.
I'm just saying.
The Emperor, you know how powerful he would have been? He would have been back better than ever if they would have made him fucking win. But no, I didn't have 1 ounce of fucking energy for anything in the story. They got into trouble, right out. Into trouble, right out. Into trouble, right out.
That's what I told Michael, my cousin. I go, if Chewbacca dies, the whole movie changes. All they had to do was kill Chewie when that thing exploded.
Yes.
Then the fucking cards are on the table. Now everybody isn't safe. It's the same thing with the Game of Thrones. Everybody loves all the characters. We got to keep them all in the fucking.
So
show.
the people that did the Game of Thrones are supposed to do the next Star Wars, and they just bailed.
They've been fired.
No, yeah, they're gone.
Or bailed, fired. I don't know what the fuck happened, but.
Well, the story I sounded like that. They saw this one and was like, no.
Yeah. No, they were gone before this came out.
Yeah, I know, but
I think they were fired, and you're fired.
And we saw the finale and fired.
All right. And I'm gonna hide in the shadows like Emperor Palpatine.
I wish we could put Kevin on one of those, on that thing that holds Palpatine up.
I almost had to.
Dude, this thing, I love
my
that
heart,
thing, dude.
The heart.
Why are you not showing that in way more graphic energy? This thing just...
Because what is it? What is this shit?
Fucking keeping him alive, mega Darth Vader. Darth Vader needed a suit. This dude needs a fucking crane.
Yeah, but wasn't he thrown down a fucking hole?
He's back. There's no backstory. There's no need to explain yourself in this movie.
Fast.
Ryan Johnson fucked up too so bad that you can't even explain anything other than what you're fixing to. What was the name of that one?
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, The Last Star Wars. Was really what it became.
Well, he starts...
This one made money, though. These motherfuckers 340 worldwide already.
Yeah, but it actually went down 70% after the first weekends because people are getting pissed.
Right. Bad reviews.
All right.
Arrivederci.
Today on the writer's room.
It's called R2 Me Too.
I like fake tits. Early 2000s to me more.
What was have you ever seen Ghost Dad?
Yes, Bill Cosby. I used to have it on VHS.
That's it. right, folks. Another day and another dollar.
Welcome back to the Writer's Room, Fat Earth Comedy. Thank you.
Speaking of Star Wars, I got this idea.
Who was speaking of Star Wars?
It's in the air, man. It's in the ether. But I actually.
Oh, you said something about Star Wars.
Yeah, we should fucking come out with the skit, and we should come out with it quick. It's called R2 Me Too. And
droids are molesting droids.
Exactly. You know when R2 that fucking little thing goes in?
Yeah.
We all thought it was sex.
It was sexual reference.
And he didn't approve it. This is the problem. When R2 beeps 3 times, that's not meaning to fuck him. Okay? That means he doesn't want you to infiltrate him. And these robots are going out there. They're fucking each other. They're pumping each other. They're activating each other, and it's just not right.
But that's how Mace Windu becomes Samuel L. Jackson. It was supposed to be Bill Cosby.
Hey man, Samuel L. Jackson's still one of those actors who hasn't been accused.
Bill Cosby got C-3PO in the back there with a little bit of magic juice and no ambitions.
Hey! If it's a robot, it's all right.
What these darn kids say nowadays. Can we do technology in the movie Ghost? Is he see-through, or is he? Is this another Mandela effect?
No.
Is he bluish?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but yeah, they probably put a tint to him.
I want to recreate Ghost, the movie. I've never seen it.
Yeah, well, you have.
We're gonna have to watch it.
Yeah.
But we know enough that
I have seen it. It's a good fucking movie.
This dude's. You just said you hadn't seen it.
I haven't seen it in a long time. To tell you if the guy's blue or not, what the fuck? I have seen Ghost.
This movie savant. I busted his chops finally. I found
Demi Moore is your favorite.
So I'm surprised I haven't seen it. But I don't like 90s early Demi Moore.
Yeah.
I like fake tits early 2000s Demi Moore.
See, I like more of the natural, but she's good in the other way.
Well, she has a very good job. They went through the belly button.
Woman. Yeah.
And so they're very natural with a little bit of sag, but not the kind of natural 45 would have.
Today's boob job is so fucking good.
Well, some of them still get the fucking half nip cut down.
I think those are jobs from a hot minute ago.
You know, I want the straight baby areola eraser nip up through the belly button. They got to be fit for that though.
Sometimes you're watching porn and the titty actually concaves.
I don't like that.
You go get this shit fixed.
No, I don't like
think
that.
it's because their muscles are flexing.
Yes.
So then the actual muscle that's in the titty.
Yeah.
And then it shifts over the plastic and it's not moving.
Right.
Because there are different types of. I know Pamela Anderson. She had like silicone.
She had to take some out.
And then it leaked or something.
Yeah. Okay, so I got 2 different thoughts. He could either be gay. 100% he's a pervert.
Progressive ghost. I like it.
He's either gay and he's all over this dude.
Yeah.
And this dude's like, what the fuck, bro? Who are you? Like, they don't know each other. Like, this isn't his loved one that dies, okay? This is a ghost that is now in his art studio. We can film it at Art by Iggy.
Yeah.
Right, we have a studio to use.
Is Iggy gonna get shirtless?
We can get Iggy shirtless late at night. He's just making clay. Okay, but so he's a pervert no matter what. He's either straight or gay. We come up with that later. Mm-hmm. But he's definitely a pervert. And the person there, like at first, is like, "Oh, cool! Like you seem like a cool ghost." But then, like he's all gropey and like instead of like working on the clay, he's grabbing the girl's tit, or if it's a man, like just coming under it, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Little cup
he's
job.
like, hey, what the fuck? She's just trying to be out there and chill and make her clay. 2, he says pervert stuff, okay, all the time. He's constantly saying perverted shit.
So he can communicate verbally. More than just a gross.
Oh yeah, he's right in the you know, who the fuck's this? It's my husband. Oh, what's up, man? Hey, I'm cool, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, but 2, horrible at ceramics. So like every time he's over you, like helping you make something, he's fucking it up and just, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, sorry, I'm not good at that. Just fucking up the thing
I'm
you're
just
making.
here to get my thumb in some
He comes out so fucked up every time he's got this thing. He goes, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck are you doing here? So it starts off with like, damn, you seem like this badass ghost. But then by the time the 3.5 minute music video's ending, or whatever we make this
music video,
he's fucking...
Yeah, we could take the theme song.
The dude or the girl's furious. He's being groped, told all this nasty shit, and then the shit he's being helped make is fucking retarded looking.
Have you ever seen the
Sorry,
movie?
you can't say that, right?
No,
it
you
looks
can.
fucking horrible.
Dude, it looks slow adult, really.
He's always he's grabbing and groping the girl or guy.
Let me get right to my cliff notes here.
Yeah.
He's grabbing and groping. Heavy petting. What was have you ever seen Ghost Dad?
Yes, Bill Cosby. I used to have it on VHS.
That's it.
You know, was Demi Moore scared?
Yeah, I think in the beginning. Until she saw it was a Patrick Swayze ghost. 'Cause who's going to be afraid of that?
Well, that's something you could be a great ghost.
Hey! Well, I already am transparent.
A gropey. Show me a titty or something.
Yeah, I'll just be bare because I'm pretty fucking white.
Throw a New York accent on, I'm thinking slime bally.
Oh, Jesus.
New
Now
Jersey,
I
New
got to
York
turn into
accent.
Daniel Day-Lewis for this fucking role.
Yeah, you doing?
Yeah.
Show me a titty or something.
I started with just blowing in his ear. I know how to get him moist. Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? I'm Dead Kevin.
Yeah. I'm just jerking off in the corner.
I'm alive, Patrick Swayze. I'm still alive.
Well, we might as well continue down this.
What do you think?
I like that a lot. I think that's a great
Film
idea.
Iggy with these simple motions.
In Iggy's studio, because we already have the prop
Then
piece.
do you with the blue screen?
Yeah.
As the ghost coming in, cut the two images together. Where you're walking up, where you never. We film it like my mom, and me scene.
You just figured it out, Ryan Johnson. This is what you do. You set up a tripod. You set up a camera on a tripod, right? And Iggy does all his stuff.
Yep.
And then I come in after he's done.
Blue screen.
And I do the fake thing with him. And then I'll fade in mine. And we're transparent, and the room's the exact same.
So we could tell Iggy, start off, make something you actually make badass.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the second half, kind of mutilate this thing. And that's when you, on camera, have come in. You're like, I know ceramic.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a pussy pocket.
Look at, your biceps look great with that clay, and then it just starts getting more. What, dude?
It would be better if I'm gay. I'm gonna turn that pot into a fucking massive cock.
Yeah. But no, you're just talking, but as you're doing it, slowly doing that, you guys are referencing it, nothing at all. Your biceps are riveting playing with that clay. Ooh.
Big
and then all of a sudden it ends, and it's just this dick, right? And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if you can do that, we're gonna test this guy's art chops. Can you make a nice realistic cock?
Oh, he makes funny faces and stuff all the time. That we do private comedic videos together in the studio where 9 out of 10 he ends up holding it as a cock.
I feel like
waving it around this big thing.
This episode I'm gonna be in the dark, but that's fine.
Oh God, we should have had the professional lighting like usual.
Hey man, sometimes you hire Ryan Johnson, sometimes you get it Abrams.
Yeah, JJ Ryan.
Sometimes you get Scorsese, sometimes you get JJ.
Please don't go there. What's your thoughts on The Irishman?
It was good. Really?
I mean, give me that in 2 hours.
Yeah,
all this filler backstory for shit I don't care about. He shot 3 minutes in Detroit or Michigan. Bull fucking shit.
You're upset about that.
Yes.
This guy's upset about the most weird things about it, man. They didn't use real locations.
I don't like that.
They got shot in Michigan, shoot in Michigan. Well,
I feel like there wasn't enough reference. These guys are bebopping around Florida and
scatting all over Detroit.
Fucking Foot Clan, bro. The leader of. Sometimes we call Kevin Shredder. He's the leader of the Foot Clan.
Well, I was going to say, going on the touchy subject tip, we'll close it out with one of my ideas.
Close it out. This dude's always 15 minutes ahead of me.
Everybody's having all these gender reveal parties, and I'm getting upset because it's only going one way. I'm waiting for the binary gender reveal party.
That's gotta have already happened.
You get a
both
balloon.
Colors.
Yeah, or it's just black and it's just ones and zeros and shit. They go, we're having a non-binary. The cake looks like the Matrix.
There have to be parents out there.
Yeah.
That are already doing this.
I'm questioned all the time. Am I a hunky man or just a really good-looking lesbian? I don't know.
Or neither.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's neither of those two.
He's too feminine for fucking women, and he's.
I'm going back down the negative cut him off pass of a nasty looking lesbian.
Yeah.
Or a fucking okay looking dude.
Well, no, you gotta either go one way or the ugliest man you've ever met. When you hear these stories of these guys like Tiger Woods or what's his name from 2.5 Men?
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Maybe there is an addiction to sex, because for me it's like, dude, I'm not that aggressive. Like, these guys would fuck and then they'd be looking for it again. Just
I feel like
give
that's
the
lack
release.
of weed.
Yeah, that's true. Do something, bro. But Charlie Sheen was doing every single drug but weed.
That's what I'm thinking. He was all uppers.
So you think if he just smoked, he might just play a video game? But again, if you surround yourself with 3 fucking porn stars, what are you gonna do? You don't really have many activities you can do.
Right.
They're good at fucking.
The goddesses.
Right. Who was it? Brie Olson.
And others.
Blair
I don't know.
Blair or Brie Larson. Brie Olson.
Jesus.
Did
And Boob Timson.
you like fucking Captain Marvel? Brie Larson.
It was worse than Star Wars.
And on that note, folks,
Arrivederci.
Today on the writer's room.
essentially a guy has sex with a zombie, and his other roommate's been doing it for a long time himself, man. It's very easy pickings. You're talking about putting a cinder block in your leaves?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mom said angry dragon.
Yeah. I heard you and Mom doing dry dock last night. What's that? Well, welcome back to the writer's room, ladies and gents. My name's Maurice Hogan.
Big Jim, Jimbo Detroit.
So what's the word, my man?
What are you thinking? What have you been up to?
Writing?
Good. I got a skit idea.
Alright.
Alright.
It's about fucking time.
Doom. Eminem, played by you.
Yo, what's up?
Your day-to-day severely different than the raps. So it's filmed like a biography. It's filmed like a documentary.
Yeah.
Following him around.
Am I still living on 8 Mile, or am I...
He's super nice.
Is this before I'm rich, or...
No. This is current day where, like you're nothing like in your videos or music.
Right, yeah.
Got a bunch of gay guys around the house.
Man, it's like a Michael Jackson scene over there.
You're chilling in a mansion, bunch of gay guys around, just laying on you and shit. You're writing new material.
New material that might not be released, I'll tell you that. My inspiration with Kim and all that shit's gone, bro.
No, what do you mean Kim's there?
I think
Like,
Kim turned him gay, if that's the point.
Kim's there. You're not just gay, you're bi.
Oh, okay, well.
There's women and men all over.
Right.
But Kim's there.
This is first.
She's still swinging with you.
Go ahead. I'm not going to interrupt you because I already have a couple of thoughts on this already.
I already want to hear.
All right. Well, number one, the production value seems through the roof. We need a mansion. We need like 30
We
extras.
can get our hands on all that.
All right. The mansion, no problem. The 30 gay guys, that's going to be a problem.
Me and Chuck, Rob,
Yeah. Rogers, we'll duplicate him a couple of times.
we can duplicate ourselves.
Yeah. Just get a bunch of dudes, take their shirts off, throw a headband on them.
We're working on the duplication modes for the zombies.
Right,
for
right.
That other
Well,
skit
don't
you
bust-
were talking about.
Don't bust my slump, if you will. You want to lead into that right now?
No, I mean you lead
Right.
into it.
Well, for Halloween, we've had this skit written for probably 3 years now, and I wanted to do it when The Walking Dead was really hot, ride that fucking train. But since that show blows nuts, we're gonna have to just do it anyway. So there's an apocalypse going on. World's ending, zombies are ravishing. Although I don't know if we should just give away the whole plot in these writing room. I mean, I need to convey the fucking thing to you, but you know what's going on. Essentially, a guy has sex with a zombie, and his other roommate's been doing it for a long time himself, man. It's very easy pickings. The skit's called Slump Buster. So one guy's he's having quite the hell of a time trying to get laid, especially with an apocalypse going on. It's nearly impossible. You know what I'm saying? So what did he do? He went out, he grabbed himself a grenade.
Fresh meat.
He got some fresh meat. He grabbed a walker. They're not very hard to seduce, apparently.
They came right to the front door.
Yeah. They smell man meat. They want you. So it's pretty easy to get him to come say hello. He ends up banging her, and the story revolves The story the story unravels from there. We're talking illiteracy, ladies and gentlemen. Fat Earth. Fucking guy can't even speak English.
Well, so I want to go into production with that first before Eminem or anything like that.
If we want
I was
something,
thinking you always refer to yourself as Eminem, so it'd be
Right.
good to start throwing him in more as you playing him.
we should start calling me L&M. It's
L&M.
fucking it's Ellen meets Eminem, dude. L&M. I smoked those L&M smokes. Or Virginia Spirits, I don't care.
Close.
No, but we need to.
Zombie scene's great too, but we can start again if we get good at the duplication mode. That's
There's just
those are
15.
two.
Yeah, that might become important when we go into the guy's room and reveal all the zombies he's been fucking.
Yeah.
Because he's got a closet full of these fucking things.
That's how he reveals that he's
Yeah,
up
well,
to-
you'll see.
he's
Stay
been
tuned.
good.
Fat Earth, But
Popping.
what else you got?
You know what I was thinking about is lawn decorations. We took like moving Google video, like not even, but using our own. Like just a quick shot of people got insane lawn decorations
Like that? Like your
Yes.
shirt? Get close to the camera. Let him peep that gnome.
The gnomer.
James always has a plethora of random ass shirts that he'll wear for your enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's what lawn decorations show, the weird lawn decorations, and the weirder the better. You got the little wheelbarrow that's old wood, never actually was used. You got the old wagon wheel halfway in the dirt.
Right.
You got the gnomes.
Okay.
Better yet, what me and my buddy always used to refer to on sessions as we were driving around, Mother Mary's. You really know you hit yourself a Harper Woods, Roseville kind of area
The wreaths?
when you see a Mother Mary out in the garden.
Yeah.
But we gotta film the weird ones.
Of course, the Gross Pointers are making fun of the Mother Mary. I thought this was a Catholic town.
Well, whatever.
You piece of shit!
Get this thing on your front lawn.
But I don't understand. What's the joke? You just you steal these things?
There's some weird ones out there.
Oh, so the whole point is just to reveal
Just to reveal the
the trash that people are
the
putting out.
weirdest lawn decorations we've seen.
So it's a
And
reality
the
show.
more you get out to Grand Blanc, where you get more rural, the more weird ones you gonna get.
Right. Well, my cousin Nick, his neighbor had a whole gnome wonderland in her yard.
Small
Yeah.
fairyland.
Yeah.
Fairy garden.
Yeah. It was pretty sweet, actually. I took
People
some mushrooms.
spend-
I spent the whole afternoon in there. It was pretty
People
cool.
spend thousands on this.
Talking about mushrooms. Oh, that's funny, man.
Always good. Are you gonna be the dad that puts the big boulder out on the diagonal part of your grass?
I don't know about dad at all. I'm 35 years old and I have no future of any kids.
Well, there you go.
So, are you going to be the dad that puts the boulder out?
I'll put a big ass boulder.
You're talking about putting a cinder block in your leaves?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
There
Fuck
you
that
go.
rim up, bitch!
I don't need a kid to blow someone's rim.
Yeah. Kid comes flying out of his windshield. You go, what happened? You go, kids were going through my leaves. I put a boulder in it. I put a fucking cinder block in there.
No.
Kid's
put it
dead
on
now.
the side of the grass, so if they're trying to do a lawn job.
Yeah. That was like the whole area outside of my high school, Grosse Pointe North. Boulders up the whole road because it was just kids doing lawn job after lawn
Keep them
job.
off of here.
Actually, what am I up to, man? I gotta get in the character.
These hooligans. It's over here. The writer's back.
Spent $15 on this thing. Time to look good, motherfucker. I saw Norm Macdonald last night. He had a nice sharp blue blazer on.
How was it?
It was phenomenal, man. This guy can push the envelope without going over it. I got this one idea. It's actually based on a little Hogar skit, this comedy CD we've made. It's a father and a son walking along. It could be a river or a lake or anything, but a father and son walking, having some father and son bonding time, and the son just starts asking him questions. He's like, "What's a penis, Dad? I heard my friends talking about what's a penis, and he explains to him that, and then, what's a vagina? I heard that. And his dad's starting to get a little more uncomfortable, and what? I heard Uncle fucking Steve talking the other day. What's a cum dumpster? And then the kid just, the stuff he starts asking him keeps ramping up, you know. What's a Cleveland steamer? You know, he's asking him all this stuff. Oh, that's just the way they clean carpets down in Ohio. You know, the dad's got to come up with fucking outlandish shit. Yeah. So I don't know. That could be something because we could just film the dad and the son walking, you know? And whenever the son talks, we just cut to them from behind. So I could film like, maybe I could even get my nephew. So he's like, when we film it, there's nothing bad even being said. It's just the son and the dad talking, you know, or just we do all voiceover. I don't know. I was trying to think of a way we could film that, but
like, yeah. What's that old SNL skit where they're like,
oh, they do something?
Moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's phenomenal. I think that's actually Mad TV.
Yeah, it was.
What is that? Don't sing it too long. You might get copyright.
It wasn't.
Oh, something expectations. Lowered expectations,
Lowered expectations.
Yeah.
Lowered expectations. But you know how like it had like the slow walk?
Yeah.
Behind? That's how it could be. And then it just did like a freeze shot while we would talk. That was always good.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, we got to get more into memes. Memes are hot, so that's kind of like a video meme.
Right.
I think that's a hot.
Well, there's a lot of things we could be doing. We could expand our presence on Instagram, and that could be all like 10-second memes just focused on that.
Yeah.
But we got to drive it back to YouTube. If anybody has any tips on how to grow this channel or help us out, leave a comment below. We're looking for help. We're begging for help, and we're here to listen. So.
Begging.
So I call that Son and Father Riverwalk. I don't really have it's a working title. You know, it's a working title, but. Now we'll bounce another idea off you. How much time we got here? We got a couple of
Cleveland steamer.
Yeah. So it just keeps escalating. By the end of it, he's asking about fucking Supermaning and shit.
Mom said angry dragon.
Yeah. I heard you and Mom doing dry dock last night. What's that? Do you want to know? You want to try and guess what a dry dock is? Look it up, folks, because this show might be X-rated. That's too far.
An L&M.
L&M. All right, folks, that's another writer's room in the can. Thanks for watching. Arrivederci. Today on the writer's room. And then I actually drink it, and you go schnapps.
Schnapps.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jackson's corpse.
Oh, you can't go by that monkey.
Yeah, tear your skull off. I think I saw this.
Oh, I like beef.
Well, welcome back, folks. We got Little Kev.
Big Jim.
And we're ready to start writing again. We got lots of ideas and not enough time in the day.
We film nothing, we write everything.
Yeah.
If anyone's looking for something, hit us up, we'll write it.
We have about 10 backlogged ideas, I think. Starting right at the wrap.
Kevin was talking about buying a new camera, and I said we don't film, so why would we need that?
I know, what we're filming right now, we could probably just use our cell phones, and not one person's going to say, did you see the megapixels on that?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as crisp.
Hey, who gives a fuck? But this is what we're here for, is to cultivate some ideas, and then when it's not a fucking rainy, horrible day out, we might be able to get out there and film.
I was driving back yesterday to this locale.
Yeah.
Takes me about an hour to get from where
side.
I'm at.
Yeah.
The east side.
Hotel.
And an idea popped in my head.
All right.
On the radio, Sirius, comes Michael Jackson's Dirty Diana.
What channel were you listening to?
Pop hit something. The rock.
Lester station.
The music video pops in my head.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, my idea is there's a band in this video.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wind machine.
Yeah.
It's gusting. It's a good solid 75-mile-an-hour gusts going on stage.
Yeah.
There's bright
Half the
lights.
band should get blown half off the fucking stage, man. There's little midgets that are dancing. They're gone.
There's bright lights. Yeah. There's smoke. I think in our music video, a recreation.
The budget's going up and up and up.
Doof. Keep hitting that subscribe button for us, folks. Try and pay for this shit.
I know. If we could get a couple Patreons or something.
Patreon ads.
No, we have a Patreon account. We just don't have any patrons. we don't have any money coming in.
I was thinking of that the Peloton or whatever that bike
Peloton.
is. Yeah. Patreon.
We could have a fucking crash course on comedy.
So I'm Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Fat Michael. We recreate this video. Dirty Diana. We get a chick. We got you or someone else on guitar. Mac, shout out to Mac.
Yeah,
Mac
we're gonna
Studios.
do one of our producers, Mac.
Do it in his. We can do it in his basement. He's got and with the right green screen behind the band, we can recreate some smoke and stuff. I got a smoke machine. I don't know if you knew that. I do have a smoke machine.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
That's remote control.
That's sweet. Why do you have that?
Bought it for a Halloween party I had one time.
Oh, I think I remember playing drums in your garage one time and lighting up some smoke.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're about to have another Halloween party, and you're going as Michael. Where's the monkey? Maybe they should have kept the monkey.
We should get a good stuffed animal monkey that's around my neck.
What was that fucking thing? What was that thing's name?
Bubbles.
I remember playing the old video game for Sega, and Bubbles would just chase you around. But listen to this theory: if you keep the monkey around, maybe he doesn't go after little kids. Keep the monkey. Save the children.
I heard a comedian recently, Eddie Murphy, talking about going to Michael's house. And he was like, I used to go, but man, I went when Bubbles was too old. Eddie said that when Bubbles got old, he got very aggressive. Oh, you can't go by that monkey no more.
Yeah, tear your skull off. I think I saw this thing.
Don't go by that monkey no more. You can't go by that monkey no more. That monkey's old now and aggressive.
And what happened?
What happened? Bubbles had to get P-Dud. Fuck P-Dud.
Write to us, folks. Care of James Big Jimmy. Fat Earth Comedy / complaints.
Because if you...
Because our Dropbox was chock full of PETA complaints last time.
Fuck PETA.
We're going to save one whale at a time, folks. That's what our new mission here is. So let's write it down. We got Michael Jackson moonwalks across America. What are we calling this? Big Michael?
When the chimpanzee got old.
Big man, little voice.
Let me know if I'm stupid. I mean, if...
No, this is not anything like that.
Is Michael too outdated that we can't mess with it now? Or
well, that's
is
what
it
I was
too
saying.
faux pas?
I was at a wedding the other week and Michael Jackson came on and I go, are we allowed to dance to this? Or should we turn our backs to this? Because it was right after the documentary came out and people were very up in arms. But people everywhere are still listening to Michael Jackson. It's very strange.
Well, whether they listen or not, he's still a celebrity or
right.
Outrageously well-known character.
But
so why not do a parody now? We've already talked about Eminem.
No, we should beat him up, man. Yeah.
Eminem, Elton John.
What I'm saying is fucking Bill Cosby.
You know what I thought for you? For the telethon idea? David Lee Roth. A nice wig. And you're... Jump!
Yeah, that's not bad.
So they're on the phone. I know I'm flying a million miles a minute here, folks. So if you're not staying in line with these ideas, this is going to be a very hard one to edit.
Pay attention.
I'm off the tracks.
Well, this is more hours in my box, but go ahead.
So you're David. So the telethon. We're back to the telethon. We got Benny and the Jets. Mm-hmm. We got you. Jump. We got... You can be Eminem and Elton John Stan. So they're taking phone calls. Big donation from Toledo.
And Ellen. Because you always have a stand-up, too.
You got Ellen.
Yeah. If you could play 3 people and I could play 3 people, the bing, bam, boom, our telethon's through.
Lick Lollipus.
You could come back. We should get... That'd be funny if we get Colleen to come in as my wife, as Portia. And she's all mad about my jokes. You know, every joke I have is all lesbian-based. She's like, you can't make fun of that. Wasn't I don't even know if she's on anything but Arrested Development.
Yeah.
She is?
Yeah, she's been gaining more popularity in Hollywood with movies too now. I could be Kevin James.
Yeah.
I could be Jonah Hill.
Are we going with live people? Because if you get the Michael outfit, you can become Michael too.
Yeah, Michael could cap it off.
Yeah.
We are the world.
You're going, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jackson's corpse.
Man in the mirror.
We drag you out like Thriller, but you're actually in a grave, dude. We go, we're bringing Thriller back to life, ladies and gentlemen. Tupac shows up in video form. It's a whole seance.
I thought with fake Michael, we could get a little rig with pulleys with a little help from Charlie's wood creations, where you make me do the drop down, you know? But like you drop me so low, I pick up like a penny and come back up.
Dude, what if we start making all these videos and it's not Michael Jackson, it's Michael Jackson's corpse? And we start up a whole page for this fucking guy, man. It's Michael Jackson's dead body doing his music videos again. And he's totally bloated. The rigor mortis is taking shape, dude.
Pills fall out of my mouth when we start, dude, from the OD.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
50 Tylenols with like just like Nick's popping noise of the ping pong ball.
Yeah.
Shout out Easter egg for Samsonelli views.
I can edit that in now.
This is the perfect lighting.
But yeah, man. Maybe you should spit out a bunch of pills at the end of Dirty Diana. Can you get me a drink? Or little kids run up with pills at the end. You sit in a chair. You go, I'm dying here. And they run up and tick, 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 tick. You know, if we can get a couple of kids. Could you get a niece or a nephew?
I'm not subjecting them to this.
I know. I don't think my sister would allow that either. All right, I like the Michael Jackson stuff. I can keep going with what would you say, Michael Jackson?
We are
80s?
the world.
Oh, you heal the world.
Heal the world.
It's you and 1,000 kids in hands. So one of my ideas is, do you remember that show, Where Are They Now?
Yeah, on ABC.
I don't know what channel it was on. I just remember there was like a Where Are They Now, and it shows like, you know, past celebrities, what they're up to.
Maybe VH1.
Well, I was thinking, what if we took the turn and we just did fictional characters? So the one that I thought would be funny is Where Are They Now? Sloth from fucking The Goonies, you know?
Yeah.
It's like Sloth landed his best role ever. He's not even in makeup. That's actually how he looks. And it shows his like beginning of his life. He's a struggling mutant trying to find work. And then finally he reads the script for The Goonies. It's like a mutant in a cellar. He's, yes, my Oscar performance is here.
You could be the Emperor.
Chancellor Palpatine was shunned until Star Wars came back.
You'd be good at playing him, I feel like.
Yeah,
we had it in the last writer's room.
I mutated my body to him, yeah.
It was great.
My face linked right up to that old bastard. It was like my face was perfectly designed for those old chiseled features. But I put my face over his, and it literally linked up perfectly. Then I just faded a little bit and turned into the Palpatine himself. What else you got, my man?
Well, I got another idea.
Yeah.
Black belly.
Oh, shit. This sounds offensive. Let's get some warnings put in place.
So, blackface is frowned upon.
Of course it is, yes.
We had an idea where I played Buddha.
Uh-huh.
And ideally, Buddha is a little browner than I in fictional, non-fictional characterization. So, if I'm painted brown, but we don't do my face because we don't want to be offensive.
Yeah.
So I don't paint my face brown, just my whole body. I got my shirt off and my Yokozuna outfit on.
Yeah.
My sumo wrestling outfit on.
Yeah.
So this video gets popular. So it's almost like it's a news broadcast. You're like, tonight on Channel 5 News, Buddha Belly comedy video gets serious
oh, so it's a video within
backlash.
a video. Okay, I like
it's a
that.
video within a
I
video.
didn't get that. Yeah.
So
I
they
like
show clips of the Buddha comedy video, which is like 25 seconds long. You just get an idea that
less,
this comedy,
5 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds, whatever, of comedy videos of the Buddha.
Buddha Belly backlash.
And now it's two people going back and forth on the news about how more offensive this is.
We should get Danny to play the news guy.
They come back and
This
they're like,
just in.
they did Black Belly It's like they can't believe that this is so offensive. It's more offensive than blackface.
Yeah.
It's black belly.
Yeah. What if we got my buddy Charles? He goes, "This is some fucking bullshit." It's an actual black dude.
Yes.
He's flipping tables and shit. He goes, "How the fuck you go this far? That's some fucking bullshit."
Black belly.
I like
Offensive
that.
black
I didn't
belly.
get it at first, but I see it's a skit within the skit. Yeah.
Skit within a skit.
Uh-huh. This might be astronomical to film, but you know. Let me write that down. Where's our producer, folks? Yeah, oh, no, we can't do that. We don't have the budget for that. Well, go fuck yourself, bro.
Tony,
Hey,
double check the second
they're
bank
not
account.
saying. Yeah, they said we spent all the money. But no, I like it, even if it is just the 5-second thing. Cause you could just be running around going, "I'm brown belly."
I like beef.
And then it cuts, and it's Danny shaking his head, and he goes, "Goddamn world's coming to an end."
We're in trouble, Linda. Tonight on Channel 7, ABC News.
Dude, we could use the
Controversy Fat Earth comedy video using Buddha as a subject of comedy gets serious backlash from the black community.
Yeah, then
Tonight.
we cut to the streets, and it's Charles. "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" Dude, and then he's just going nuts.
No,
dude.
we interview him.
Yeah, in the
And
streets.
now to Mike on the streets. That's Danny, the
Yeah,
street
okay,
reporter with
okay.
the little hat.
Yeah.
We're out here live with Charles.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Okay, back to
Yeah.
you, Kevin.
He goes. The people are pissed off in the streets. Back to you. There's cars on fire. We can cut to like riots and shit.
You can see they're a passionate group.
He goes, "I've never seen riots like this since Rodney King's beating."
No,
Back to you,
no,
Kevin.
No, we're not doing that. Line and thrust.
He goes, "The streets haven't been this bad since the 60s. Kev, back to you." He's just, there's fucking fireballs rolling down the street. Oh, that's good shit, man.
I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good line. We can do that.
Since the 60s?
Yeah. The
People
streets
running
that-
around
no,
with
no,
fucking
no, no.
instruments and shit.
No, the streets haven't looked this energetic since the 60s, Kev.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Yeah. Downtown
Say it
hasn't
like
been
a
this a lot.
positive.
Yeah, downtown hasn't been this popping since the 60s.
Cars going.
Yeah, cars fully exploded. We can show riots from like Michigan State, couches on fire and shit.
Reuse the clip from the intro to Dugan and Murphy where the
Okay.
building explodes.
Yeah. I bet you we could find some actual riot scenes.
And show a cut of Jeff Goldblum or no, the dude running from the Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And the building exploding.
Or Independence Day. It's just a fucking beam. What's that called?
Black Belly.
And we're fired.
No, is that the new one?
Yeah, I like that. That's two from Jimmy.
Single-use plastic.
I like those, man. I got one more idea. I can probably get in here real quick. You remember those? I don't even know if it's Mentos, but that's like the inspiration behind it. So it's like, you know, in the morning and they're popping the Mentos. In the afternoon before lunch and they're popping them or whatever. My idea was we do it with schnapps though. So it's like in the morning and I'm washing my mouth out with it and I spit. And then I actually drink it and you go schnapps. And then it's like after lunch, you're at work and shit and you're just schnapps. You're drinking schnapps the whole day and then it's like on the way home.
What if it was a commercial for a competitor to mouthwash? That you have schnapps and mouthwash, and Schnapps's marketing idea is that we have almost the same alcohol content in mouthwash.
It is
but we
mouthwash.
taste better.
Right.
And so the guy start off your day with a nice little swig of schnapps. Schnapps. And the best thing about schnapps is you don't have to spit it out.
See, maybe I could be the actor and you could be the voiceover.
You hop out of the shower.
Yeah. Schnapps.
Taking a swig of it to
Right.
start your day.
Yeah.
So then this guy in the commercial is walking through. Why do it just once? Don't you want a clean mouth all day long? Carry
Yeah.
your schnapps with you into work.
You have a couple anchovies at lunch? Hit it with schnapps.
Schnapps.
I don't know. It could be good, but it has to escalate with the guy like crashing his car and shit. He's hammered by the end of the day. It gets real dark by the end, man. But
And the officer goes, "You got some clean breath."
yeah, he goes schnapps. You know, they're arresting him and
Yeah.
shit. And then it cuts to the officer. He pulls a little bottle out. He goes, after a hard day of work, schnapps.
Yeah.
And he's all sober though.
He's got the micro bottle.
I like that. That's good, man. So it's the guy, he wakes up, he hits the schnapps. He goes to work after lunch, schnapps. Late afternoon break, schnapps. After work, schnapps. Before dinner, schnapps. Before the big date, schnapps. And then after your date, you're fucking up on some curb, you schnapps. Cop comes.
And then the photo, the booking photo of
Yeah.
the cops. Snaps.
Oh, okay. And then the cop should pull it out. Oh, that very
Yeah.
happily. He goes, schnapps.
Yeah.
But you could do it or I could do it. But I think your voice would be better as voiceover.
Voiceover, and you play the cop
All right.
and the drunk.
Well, my cousin is a Detroit cop. I don't know if he could play the cop. I don't know if I'm allowed to wear their shit.
He couldn't show his badge, I bet.
But we could get him to do it probably. Like pull up in a real car and shit. That could be some real cinematic value.
Be excellent.
Yeah. Because we could just pull the car up like on my grass.
This ain't
Can I just
happening,
be in-
folks. This is a.
This is happening tomorrow. I'm telling you that.
I like it.
And with that note.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.